There's a vertical farm in Jersey City that's revolutionizing how strawberries are grown, but also how they taste. Today we're taking you inside Oishii. Hiroki, in 5 years you've really kind of blown up. Why did you start Oishii?
Originally, I started my career in consulting back in Japan, and that was when I first came across the vertical farming technology. But then when I came to the US, I realized that there's a huge difference in the quality of produce that was available here versus what I was used to eating in Japan. A lot of the agriculture production that's done in the US today have been optimized for mass production and long distance transportation, as opposed to Japan, where we're a small country and everything was really optimized for quality and flavor.
Why strawberries?
Out of all of the things that I tasted, strawberries had the biggest gap in terms of what I was used to eating versus what was available. And then the other reason is because in the vertical farming industry, no one had gone beyond leafy greens, and strawberries were said to be the holy grail of vertical farming because of its complexity. And so we wanted to tackle that, from the start.
Even through the mask, I can smell it. It smells so good. You were inspecting them visually with a human being, every single berry. Is that right?
Correct. We have to make sure that every berry lives up to the standards of our quality. So right here, what he's doing is he's slicing some of the berries to check the sugar content in the strawberry. Regular American strawberries, the Brix score ranges somewhere between 4 to 7, and our strawberries usually Brix somewhere between 10 to 15.
Oh, so they're super
So like 2 to sweet 3 times.
You are also able to mimic what the climate and wind and things like this are like in Japan, right?
Yes. We're replicating the climate of the Japanese Alps, where these omakase berries traditionally grow.
So I think vertical farming is one of the most important pieces when it comes to sustainability, right?
When you think about what goes into current agriculture, things are getting harder and harder to source every year. We recycle water very efficiently, and we don't have to use any pesticides. And because of this industrial setup, we are able to automate things much more efficiently compared to traditional agriculture.
I know that initially these berries were priced around $50, but now you've come down to $20. How did you manage to do that?
Our first farm, everything was custom fabricated. It was at a small scale, so everything was super expensive. But now we have something that is 100 times the size of our first farm, and we were able to achieve a lot of innovation on that front as well. So we're now passing that on to our customers.
If I were to dream up what a strawberry should taste like, this is what it would be.
Thank you.
Where can people actually find your berries?
So we're at Whole Foods in Nomad, and you can also find our strawberries on our website.
And you can find them in my belly.